G'day, this is another Dragon Barrows Nerdsville. This video is virtually saying that the WWE keeps, and I'm going to draw a little illustration here. Little illustration that WWE does this 4 times a year. Drops the ball. Yep. Let me explain the reasons why they keep dropping the ball 4 times a year, especially now, more so now, because of the brand splitting with Raw and SmackDown. The reason why it is more so, it is actually they're dropping the ball, is for the fact that for the Big Four, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania, the Big Four, they have on average, not only for the networking, the network, that's okay, cable television buy rates, that's okay, but only to have an access for just in that small city that they are doing things in. Like last time it was in Orlando, Florida. A lot of people swamping the area, saying, you know what, I'm gonna buy that belt, this belt, that belt. I'm gonna be buying X amount of Bailey t-shirts. There's a classic ones. I want to get an Ultimate Warrior t-shirt. But there is nothing else worldwide for these big events. Just say you're a young wrestling fan who wants to see the event live. They can, but wants to be a part of the environment. But they can't because of flying to to that state, or to the USA / Canada and see the stars, but yet you gotta pay for a hotel, food, the ticket, and the subsequent merchandise. As not many people can do these things. Not a lot of people, only a very small percentage of professional wrestling fans can afford to do just that, and that's to spend thousands upon thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars on saying, you know what, I'm going to put in for my annual holidays during this SmackDown, not SmackDown, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. I'm going to put my annual leave then. I'm going to go to America, or I'll go to that state, or go to Canada. Spend a week and a half to 2 weeks prior to the event there. Stay on, watch the event live, then go to the subsequent Raw and SmackDowns afterwards. It is literally something that is subsequently good if you can literally afford it. If you can afford to bring your family, that's even greater. But not many wrestling fans can do these things, and that is where that's where let me just draw a bit more. Let's see. WWE Meatball. Ball, say goodbye bye to WWE. As the WWE tours the world, they go to key locations, like over here in New South Wales. They go to Homebush Bay. And they can put in the dome, which is literally across the road from where they have the WWE events, have WWE Fan Access Sydney, Australia. And the same thing can be done within like stone's throw distance, which isn't that far if you're talking about Australia. It's just like down the end of the block, or a few blocks over if you're an American, Canadian. Just down the street if you're an Australian. And you see, from where they do the touring event to where the big fan access points are, it can be immensely beautiful. Have the pop-up stores be in these big convention things. Literally walk in for free, and you can see literally wider than an entire house of championship belts, an entire segment just on championship belts, and you literally can walk from one point of the service desk to the other point, and you feel like you literally walked across someone's property, well, someone's urban property, not rural property. Then you got an entire few stores full of shirts and other such knickknacks and other such material, which to have a photo of a replica of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale trophy, get it professionally like a mock-up of a bit of a ring. It could be like a WrestleMania. The statue. You with a professional photograph being taken. You can do any, like you can strike a pose like Andre the Giant himself, or do like a Hogan, and that gets sent to your email. Money for the WWE. More marketing stuff for the WWE. Maybe have the ramp. Do like a walk down the ramp. Take your own video or get a professional video done for a price. Go to a section where you can sit down at a table and get like a professionalized video taken of you being co-announcers with I can go there with 3 of my best friends who are professional wrestling fans, and we sit down in those seats and we can have our names written in the fonts below, like of that WrestleMania, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, or SummerSlam. Just have that logo about here, and we go, hey, I'm this person, I'm that person, and we get to call a match, which gets videotaped, and it'll be something a bit which could be something like this. Like you get like a small little window here of you and your friends, and you get to have the match there, which can be a great thing to go. All right, if you're a fan and you want to be an announcer, boom, you've got that dream. You've fulfilled a part of that dream. If you're from a wrestler and you wanted to do that, you can go, boom, there it is. And there's just so much stuff you can actually do. I'll just move this to one side. And with that being, you can definitely have actual wrestling. So for the challenge, as what I'm doing so far is a map. Like, you got your entrance ramp video thing you can do here, interviews there. You got your foam pit ring here, an actual wrestling ring here. Up there you got a locker room for indie wrestlers. You got your shirts here, you got your hats here, and you got your belts there. On top of that, yep. Okay. It's a bit more busier. Like, all the blank ones are like the small businesses that are actually connected with the WWE, like clothing people. You got dining areas. You got the lobby where my finger is. Like, up here is the announce team studio. You can do your interviews there. Like your thing that do this up here. And you got dining areas as well, seating around the ring, and just so much stuff that can actually be done for the for for 12 weeks in a year. The Dome in Sydney. Make that the biggest pop-up store in Sydney. With like, you've got the ring, you can have live wrestling in there with actual wrestlers, but they're not the WWE wrestlers, but they are wrestlers from the local states, territories. Like, you can have many actual title matches. You can also have areas of interview, you can actually interview those actual wrestlers, which could be beneficial for the WWE relationship with like smaller territories, which would be fantastic. But sadly, year after year, the WWE keep losing hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars worldwide by not doing these mega pop-up stores. To hire so, I know it'll cost money to make money, but it'll be worth it. Honestly, it'll be worth it. Okay, I know about that. Like, in Sydney, this past WrestleMania, they could have sold the WrestleMania 33 ring red t-shirt in Australia for 35 Australian dollars. Same thing can be said for the the Kevin Owens Fight vintage t-shirt. There are just so many shirts with Sasuke Nakamura, the Vibe Youth Authentic t-shirt, NXT TakeOver. They'll be advertising a different location, but still, that shirt could have been sold in Australia. The Diamond Dallas Page Hall of Fame t-shirt, Teddy Long Hall of Fame t-shirt, Shane McMahon $sign authentic t-shirt. Then you got the Triple H Destroyer Creator t-shirt. You got your Goldberg t-shirts, you got your NXT t-shirts, club member t-shirts, Deadman t-shirts, WrestleMania Orlando Paraphernalia t-shirts, Sheamus Snake t-shirt, variant, a plethora of John Cena ones, Dolph Ziggler as well, the Bella Twins, Sasuke Nakamura Strong Style, that's from the clearance sale. Let's look over here. They could even sold the WWE current championship belt, the New Day tag team, Universal, Raw and SmackDown tag belts, NWO spray painted WCW World Heavyweight, plain WCW Heavyweight, the various side plates for the current belts. Championship belt rings, belt extender, Slammy Award trophy, it's memorabilia and collectibles. This could be from previous events. Like it could be AJ Styles from, like a print off of AJ Styles from WrestleMania 32. It could be a shot of the various Undertakers from the Undertaker, but various photos of him from different WrestleManias. Have the Money in the Bank briefcase replica. Let's go side plane replica. Let me see. Books and programs. They could easily sell Mick Foley's book, the Immortal Showcase paintings book. There's so many things on the WWE shop that could easily been sold in these pop-up stores, in these mega pop-up stores. As I said, like, just with the stall for the belts alone could make you feel like you walk from one corner to another corner of a quarter-acre block. That's a pretty long stall. Then you've got your 22 foot by 22 foot foam pit ring. We can actually climb on through the ropes and do your, like, the best Rob Van Dam 5-star frog splash, your Eddie Guerrero frog splash, your Bryan Danielson, though I can't say Chris Benoit, your diving headbutt, Macho Man's elbow drop, to the Rocker's double fist drop type thing. Try to balance on the ropes like the Undertaker before doing old school. Just to relive your wrestling dreams. Have the hats, like have the hat stands be as big as well, I'm just gonna use where I am at now, and that's my back room. From that wall to where the curtains are. That size for just for the hatch, and slightly bigger again for maybe 2 times that again for the shirts. Well, you can have an entire locker room section to be the size of of 2 apartment, like a floor of an apartment block. There, like you can have one promotion's dressing room, another promotion's dressing room, you feel like a room divider, have like males and females, and you got the WWE referee locker room, like training referees. They go to these areas and they learn to be refs. Erect a WWE ring, have people sit down, and do about, let's see, the store to be open at 9 o'clock. First show at 10:30. Goes on for an hour. About 4 matches. Another one at 1 o'clock. Another 1 hour of wrestling. Then again at 3, and that'll be it. You know, you got 3 different times when you can actually see wrestling live on maybe a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, you know, it doesn't have to be a part of that profession, that the promotion's storyline. It could be 2 different. It could be 2 different shows, and like one from show A and show B. But then you can also the dining areas big. Maybe have dishes straight out of. Let me just see here. Oh. JR's Barbecue. Like the hot sauce, chipotle ketchup, main event mustard, barbecue sauce. And just more of like you can have not only from the one cookbook but both cookbooks. Then you got on top of that maybe dishes from the current crop of superstars would like. Maybe like fast food edition type things. And the mini stalls could be contracted, contracted WWE affiliate licensees in the area. saying that I'll just say one store specializes in 80s stuff, one store specializes in 90s stuff. ECW, WCW, AWA, World Class Championship Wrestling, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and they're able to sell those belts since the WWE owns ECW, virtually owns all of them. Maybe have like little independent, maybe those sort of smaller belts being sold in that event, in that those 12 weeks of the year, and basically just have that sort of, and just to be a part of the whole thing. To be able to go, oh wow, I'm standing next to a replica of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale trophy. I'm just taking a picture with him. You can, I didn't add it on the floor plan, but you can literally have a Madame Tussauds, I would say, not wax, I would say hollow fiber glass statues, which would be light and you can actually fit maybe in the same sort of thing as well, in the same area as what my current back room is, maybe a bit more. You could fit a decent number of the statues, from Andre the Giant to Hulk Hogan, the $1 Million Man, to Haku, Legion of Doom, the Bushwhackers, the Rockers. That's if you want to take more like the classic 80s ones. And you got your Ric Flair and the Horsemen, then you got your D-Generation X and your NWO, and it's for more like, late 80s and through to the 90s. Or maybe like a thing of John Cena going like that, and with Nikki, which soon to be Nikki Cena, Nikki, them together. A wrestling boyfriend girlfriend could be doing the same thing. You can have like what statue is going to be where. Oh, these will be the locations of Sting. Sting NWO Wolfpack. You see it typed down. Sting NWO Wolfpack will be in Melbourne, Christchurch, New York, San Francisco, Toronto, Ontario, Calgary, Alberta, Cardiff in Wales, Edinburgh in Scotland, and it goes through that list. Okay, Sting, NWO, Black and White, will be in Brisbane, Adelaide, Auckland. Then we'll go down to Surfer Sting. We'll be in Sydney, Chicago, and then you can have, or just have in Sydney, you would have Surfer Sting, Ravishing Rick Rude, Act and Smash of Demolition, the Fabulous Freebirds. Your stables would be Triple H and Shawn Michaels, starting members of D-Generation X, representing the Four Horsemen, Tony Blanchard and Anderson. Then you got your full roster of the Nation Domination. Then you lead down to close to the. You got your Kurt Angle. First Kurt Angle. ECW, original ECW Kurt Angle, and it could be the competitor of the new ECW Kurt Angle. On top of that, you can have Jack Swagger, and that sort of list, and you can have photos with them. Then Melbourne has a different lineup of stars to have statues of stars. Like Melbourne can have Andre the Giant and Bobby the Brain Heenan. Brisbane can have Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman as a part of their lineup of stars to emphasize. That sort of lineup, there's been a plethora of superstars that have been in the WWE, WCW, ECW. Hell, for the Royal Rumble, you can get New Jack, Axel Rotten, Ian Rotten, Balls Mahoney, and Bill Alfonso from ECW. And you just got it's just like layer after layer of photo opportunities. Professional photo shots can be about $25. Independent shots could be about $2.50. Any which way. Small though, it could be small, but it could be big. And you'll be able to eat something from the WWE food, like boxed in your region Bootios, boxed in your region or bottled in your region JR's barbecue sauce, without worrying about international food laws. There's so many things that the WWE can do, from photos, maybe a legend, to these different areas, to have like an in-ring, talk, talk about what actually happened in their careers. Like Jake the Snake Roberts can come back to Sydney then. Just so many things that can be done. Which is just so amazing to have, which can be done for the WWE and that, But yet again, I can see this will be the outcome. WWE, say goodbye to ball. I'm Dragon Barrows. Burn you later.